Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report. I really don't know what to tell you. That game was insane. Welcome to the Big Squad. Shout out to the Big Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Squad. Welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. He is our team. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico back at it again. This is the Rico Report. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. Once again, we are tuned in on a Tuesday evening, and I thank you guys for tuning in with us. Let me get my borders up and everything. Let's get this thing popping today. So, folks, we have ourselves some things to talk about. Now, this was going to be a regular show with me bringing up my content and bringing it to you guys, but I may do things a little different because things took place today that we need to talk about, and I could talk about it and speculate, but that doesn't work. It doesn't work when you can speculate because you don't know if everything's the truth. But now that you have the person that can speak on himself, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me Isaiah McKenzie, aka Lil Dirt, aka I just woke up from my nap. This guy sleeps a lot. I'll tell you, this guy. I've the times that I've spoken to this guy. How you doing, man? Yo, I just woke up, man. I'm just getting ready to roll. But hey, man, he's well rested. He's ready to talk it up. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my guy, Mr. Isaiah McKenzie. What's good?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's going on, my man? Everything's good. I had to give you that introduction. I see you, kid.
It's all good. Yeah, appreciate it.
All good, man. Listen, man. First and foremost, congratulations coming back to the squad. This is a special squad. A lot of guys did not want to leave, aka also known as John Brown.
Yeah.
Pains me, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't at the same time because I know this is a business, and I think you guys all know that this is a business, a dirty business, but things happen. So congratulations, number one. Number two, how stressful was it waiting around? Like, yo, what are y'all doing?
I mean, it was, I don't know, because I've never been through this situation, so it's like, it was kind of like, what's going to happen next, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of like, what am I worth? Where am I supposed to be? What am I going to do? That's how it was with me. I'm like, what's my worth right now? I'm saying I've done a lot of good things, so I'm pretty sure I'm worth, some type of cash somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And then just basically just waiting around, very anxious and nervous, but I'm pretty sure, I was going to get over it eventually, but I did, so it's cool.
It's one of those situations where you knew the situation. I mean, it was like when you hear the cap is like going from what was supposed to be 200 plus to like 182. You're like, dang, things are gonna change.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, I knew the circumstances, but at the same time, I did. At one point, I was like, I can't accept this because God knows, when I'm gonna have a season like that again. And you know what I'm saying? I guess I just got to do it again, I don't mind doing that, but it's just like, it's so, the thought of like, I got to wait next year, but I also got to I got to handle this year before next year though. So it's cool. I mean, I love Buffalo. I want to be in Buffalo, and that's what I wanted to be. So I made it happen. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in by Isaiah McKenzie, aka Mr. Big Robe McKenzie. I see you in your robe just chilling. I like that. It's the energy right now. I feel it. Now there's some people that are making comments right now. Albert Lewis says this is the most important decision this year. He feels that you're an integral piece to this Bills team. Now, you said something that struck something with me just now. You said, what's my worth? Like, what's my market? That's got to be, I I don't want to say frustrating, but that's got to be to a point where you're like, okay, so what's going on, man? I know that I'm not really getting my true's worth right now.
Mm-hmm.
The deal that you got isn't what my Isaiah McKenzie's worth, in my opinion. I think you're worth more than that, but we also understand the times that we're in.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned something of, well, I got to do it again. Well, guess what? You got to do it again because we got to do it again as a team. Because that's why they brought you back, because we were so damn close. We have to bring Isaiah McKenzie back. Now, here's my question to you. It's a tough one. What do you say to those that are like, man, if we brought Isaiah McKenzie back, that's cool. But if we didn't, not a big deal, because we can get something like that in the draft. It's tough. Right? I gotta ask you that. I gotta ask.
Listen, I was talking about it on Twitter the other day, and it was just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, anybody can be replaced. I'm saying anybody can be. It's the NFL, you know. You're looking for younger, you know, better talent. I'm saying I'm not saying I'm old, but at the same time, it's like you put a guy in a limited role. You don't expect much. You probably expect a few splashes here and there, and you know what I'm saying, just what you pay. Like, you know what I'm saying. Last year I was on the minimum. You know what I'm saying. I was on. It was like they paid me as, you know, like, hey, we're gonna get you the ball when we can, and you make, you know, whatever you can make of it.
Yep.
You know, that's what you do. But we're not expecting nothing, you know, big from you. You know what I'm saying? We're not expecting 8-9 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So when you put a guy in when you put a guy in a limited role and he goes out there and, you know, get 8 total touchdowns, it's like, I don't know too many guys that sit back and accept, like, hey, I got these guys in front of me. I understand that. I'm gonna just do my part. Even though you know you got the talent and skills to do the same thing they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you're better than them, but you have to say, like, you just should be used more. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of players don't think like that. They probably think like, hey, I'm better than this guy. It's not about that. For me, it's not about that. I know that Diggs is awesome. Bees is awesome. John Brown's awesome. So speaking on last year, Gabe is a great player. You know what I'm saying? And any other guy that steps on the field with me, I know I got great players around me. So when my turn comes, I just got to make the best of it. And that's what I did last year. But any other guy I'm not saying like all of them, but most of them are not like, hey, I'm going to sit back, wait my turn, and, you know, make the most of what I can and go score 8 touchdowns. It's not happening. I'm sorry. Like, like, and don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, anybody can be replaced, but and I'm gonna do the same thing this year. I'm gonna wait my turn, and whatever play I get, I'm gonna take advantage of it, because that's the only thing you can do.
That's the only. And you know what? I wish that you can infuse that mentality. Yo, I'm limited on my rules. I'm gonna do exactly what I need to do, how I can, no matter how. If you can throw that into the running back room, that would make me so happy. Just do what y'all can in the goddamn running back room. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. I mean, we're gonna move on. So you had to. I'll tell you this on Twitter. My guy Ryan, Sports Rock, he made a comment saying, "Yo, you can get somebody in the 3rd round and replace." And you came and said, "Hey, my man, check my receipts before you talk all that." You have to check my guy. Now, I have to come to his defense because I'll take your name out of it.
Yeah.
Your name out of it.
Yeah.
The average, I mean, I don't want to say the average fan, but I'll be the average fan. The average fan will think like, well, with the limited role that McKenzie did have, you could find that in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever. But you came back with, but hold on a second. With the limited role that I did have, I had 8 touchdowns. So you can't just replicate that just like that. There comes a skill with that. So I respect that response. Good Discord, because a lot of guys don't go on Twitter and defend themselves like that. What made you jump in and say, you know what, I gotta defend my name?
Because I saw it a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? People actually was, you know, telling it to me like, hey, you know what I'm saying, maybe you can't be replaced. I'm like, hey, like I said, anybody can be replaced. But that what I just did, I don't think that can be replaced. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? You can get a guy to come in and get you 2 with that role, 2 touchdowns, or you know what I'm saying? If they score 8, then give it to them. But come on, bro. It's you got Diggs, now we got Emmanuel, Cole Beasley, Gabe gonna get his. Like,
Isaiah's gonna get his too.
Yeah, I'm just saying those guys, and it's just saying, say I'm not in the picture, and it's just another guy there.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
got.
saying?
I got to ask you a question though. When you signed your contract, by the way, congratulations. I like that. Back again. Did they mention to you you're gonna be fielding punts and kicks?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. So I can expect some tutties this year
oh, of course.
for sure. You will have some competition though. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh, yeah, I'm
My
not worried
my
about
my my Brit man, Mr. Bruv, Mr. Christian Wade, you
it.
might have something to say about that. I'm gonna just say
I take all competition. I take it all.
that's
You know
what I'm talking about. I like it. So I can I'm a usually I pencil you in, but I think I might use my pen and put you as my kick returner. That's just me. We'll move on to another point.
Yeah.
Lance Nelson made a comment. He says, couldn't capitalize the man's name. Let's get Isaiah. Let's go, Isaiah. He says, have another even bigger year this year. What kind of year do you think you're gonna have in this role? Same role, less? What happens here? Because now we brought Emmanuel Sanders,
Yeah.
that pretty much takes over John Brown, so that kind
Yeah.
of stays the same somewhat. So your role, I think, becomes the same. You just got to capitalize more.
Yeah, I just got to capitalize even more, and I'm pretty sure when I, get into the system, when the game start, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be keying on me now. So I just got to do the same thing. And if I'm the punt returner, and the kick returner, I just got to capitalize off those as well. So I mean, it's not much
You want
that.
all the smoke. Just say it. You want the smoke.
Yeah,
You want the smoke. Brian Bowers is telling you want the smoke, and that's fine. And we're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring it back.
yeah. Listen, I'm not too worried about it. I know when I touch the ball, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do with it. I know what I have to do with it.
Are there conversations that you think that you'll probably have to have with Coach Dabes and say, Dabes, I see you brought a man, Emmanuel Sanders. Don't you goddamn forget about me. Make me a role because I want to make some cash. I want to come back to you guys. Make me a part of this role, or do you just let things play the way they are?
Let it play out. Let it
Just let
play
it play
out.
out?
Just I've been doing it the past 3 years since I've been here. Just let it play out, and it's been happening for me. I can't like he always tell Dave always gonna tell me control what you can control, and that's what I'm gonna do because I controlled last year and look what I did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I most of it like now at this point I don't even have to talk about it. I put it out on the field. I put it on the field,
Yep.
and I put it on paper. So it's like, hey, he can do it. You know what I'm saying? Just get it to him.
I actually really like the role that you're going to be playing this year, and I think that is what's going to get you the major deal, whether it be in Buffalo or wherever. I'd love to see you back in Buffalo,
Yeah.
but we're gonna see. We're gonna play it out year by year. Answer me this: any truth to you going to the Bears, or at what teams were looking at you, really looking at you? Let's come to.
Future the Bears, Arizona, Miami, uh, Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, a few other teams, but I don't know if they were really interested. I don't know.
They're feeling out. You know what? You're where you're supposed to be. But I
Yeah.
think I would have had to fight you if you went to Arizona. I'm just saying. We would have had to throw hands, man. I would have had to say, hey, man, that's enough. All right. They already stole a win from us in on that Hail bullshit Mary. You ain't about to take Isaiah McKenzie with you too. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put it out there. So let's get to what your offseason been like right now.
Yep.
Now that you're stressing a little bit on where you're gonna play, what you're gonna do, does that take away from your workout regimen? Are you still working out? Are you still doing all your stuff? Are you like, yo, let me just wait and see where I'm going and then go from there? What's your offseason been like so far?
Nah, I work out every day. Actually, I post them on my Instagram, my story. I work out twice a day, 8:30 in the morning. Come home, play some Call of Duty. I coach flag football at 3 o'clock, Wednesday through Friday, and then I work out at night at 6. So my schedule doesn't change. I don't
Are you
I don't
busy?
my sleep doesn't change. My eating habits don't change. Like I just wait until it happens.
Can I say that you have no idea how much love you have from Bills fans? You have no idea. And I'm gonna say something. I gotta take a little bit of credit in the love that these Bills fans have for you because they don't have an opportunity to get to know you. I'm
Yeah,
not no cap. They don't get a chance to get to know you
yeah,
until you start doing these interviews with the average fan like myself. which connects you to other Bills Mafia. The fact that they know you as Lil Dirty now, my goodness. Like, we, as Bills fans, when you were on Good Morning Football and you were explaining that, we're like, yo, we already know that. We know that already. You feel me? And I'm sitting there like, yo, we got the exclusives on Rico Report. So we're good. So the Bills Mafia, they really do love you. And the fact that you came back on a 1-year deal, it's refreshing to have you back. Now, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't start thinking, shit, we might not be able to bring Isaiah McKenzie back because, yo, there's money, man. They're not just handing money out. They can't. So I thought it was gonna be one of those situations. But Baller Bean, Big Baller Bean, comes through. Whether you can say or not, I mean, I have to respect it or not. But what kind of conversation was it that you had with Bean? Was he like, yo, hang tight, let's handle, I need to handle some of the things first, then I'll come back to you? Or was there conversation throughout this whole time?
Well, between me and Bean wasn't really any conversation, but between him and my agent.
Got it.
And my agent would come back to me and all that stuff. But we was just letting it play out, basically. Just letting it play out, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? And then we only control what we control. You know, and like you said, under the circumstances we were in this year, we kind of figured, hey, it's gonna be kind of tough to get some cash out of some people, you know. And I was like, and I told my agent, I said, hey, I want to be in Buffalo, and I know they ain't got the cash right now, but shit, it don't even matter at this point.
No doubt. Okay. So you mentioned something that's critical right now. How important was it for you to say, yo, regardless of what, I don't care what they give me, man, just get me back in Buffalo? Is it because you know how good this team is and how we can run it back, or are you just so familiar with this team, you're like, I don't want to start all over, I just want to come back to Buffalo? Or was it because we're that close?
Both. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with the team. I'm familiar with the plays. I'm familiar with the guys, the organ. Like, there's nothing I wouldn't change about it. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that we're that close, and it's possible. Right now, the sky's the limit. You know, even higher. I don't even know where that goes. But like at the same time, it's just like, yeah, we're that close, and I like being there. It's not like I don't like being there. I mean, going somewhere else and starting over and learning a new playbook and being with different teammates. Don't get me wrong, I'm like a chameleon. I can go anywhere and just have fun.
For sure.
But I know I wouldn't have took a lot of money to go to a team that wasn't winning. I'd rather take less and go to a team that I'm used to. I got a limited role, but I'm making plays for them, and I'm helping the team win. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I got to do to help the team win, and so
listen, man, we all looking forward to you coming back, man. I just need Mr. Bean to, not Mr. Bean, Dable to just stop getting cute sometimes. Sometimes he gets too cute and he doesn't get you involved in the game. Hey, cut it out. If you brought this man back, use him. But what I'm really excited about is kick return, punt return. Golly, I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna leave it with that for another moment. So I got a comment coming from my girl Brooke. Brooke says the second news dropped about McKenzie returning to Buffalo. Someone here ran around with your jersey on, screaming, "Lil Dirty's back!" So they're excited, man. You think we're playing when we say that? People actually have mad love for Isaiah McKenzie. So I need to bring that to the forefront for sure. Now, you are sitting at home, stressing out like crazy, which is natural. Then you see John Brown released. Was that something that you're like, shit, this is for real? And then Emmanuel Sanders gets signed. What are your thoughts on the release of John Brown to you, and then all of a sudden the signing of Emmanuel Sanders?
I feel like for me, I just didn't want to see anyone go. You know what I'm saying? Like with Smoke leaving, it was like, you know what I'm saying, everybody's so close. And to bring another guy in, it was like, okay, what guy would that be? But Emmanuel fits in well because I played with him in Denver and I know what kind of guy he is. So I know that he would just mesh right in. You know what I'm saying? Even though John Brown was gone, and like, you know, that was a big piece gone, you know what I'm saying? But Emmanuel coming in, and don't get me wrong, they're both ballers. You know what I'm saying? You can't take nothing, you can't take nothing for either of them. But Emmanuel coming in is like, I don't think it's not gonna miss a beat. You know, like everything's gonna mesh. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're gonna have your head butts here and there, but that's anything.
That's an alpha dog, man. Alpha sometimes will get in the way. So you just reminded me that y'all both were on the same squad in Denver. So what is Isaiah McKenzie? Excuse me. What does Emmanuel Sanders bring to the Bills that most Bills fans are not going to know? You're going to like this about Emmanuel Sanders.
I listen. To be honest, the guy's just a dog. So he gets the job done, whether he's hurt, healthy. It don't matter. He gets it done. He catches the ball. So he can take you deep. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy.
Shit, y'all got a lot of dogs on this team, man.
Oh, of course. You know what I'm saying?
You got a quarterback that's a dog.
Oh, man.
You got Diggs that's a dog. Now you got Emmanuel Sanders that's a dog. Then you got Isaiah McKenzie. I don't know what kind of dog would you be if I were to ask you what kind of dog what kind of dog would you be?
I don't know too much about dogs. I'll say damn.
Don't say Chihuahua, man.
I wasn't gonna say.
Don't say Chihuahua. We'll call you a little Rottweiler.
Dang, I'm gonna have to say
because I don't know much about dogs either, but those little Dobermans, I think that little Snoop Dogg.
I was just about to say a Doberman. How you?
Yo, listen, I'm with you. I'm with you.
That's wild. I was thinking to my mom like, yo, a Doberman. I mean, yeah, because I think a Doberman.
A good-looking dog.
He look good.
Or good-looking dog. I'll give that to you. So
when they gotta get feisty, they gotta give. They do their thing.
Hey, that's what. Hey, listen. I didn't say you did. When you gotta get feisty, you get feisty. That's my guy, a little dirty. All right, so we're going into the draft, man.
Yeah.
And I know you're not paying attention as a player. I don't know how players look at or view these things when you're going into a draft. Are you like, I wonder if they're gonna take a receiver because I ain't trying to do that shit. But as a competitor, you're like, I don't care who they grab. Or are you not even paying attention to the draft? You're just trying to handle your own business and you're responsible.
I mean, when the draft comes around, you're obviously looking at it, and I mean, I kind of look at the first. Obviously, everybody looks at the first round and things like that. But through the process, I'm not. You never know what's going to happen. So I kind of. But so guys that went to my high school, they're actually in the process. So I get to see them every day, and, ask them, questions and all that stuff, and just talk to them about things, and that's how I kind of get my mind around the draft and things like that. But other than that, I'm not trying to get no insight or what the Bills gonna do and all that. Whatever they do, they do. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That is facts. I got my guy Corey. Corey says, yo, we are pumped you're back, brother. Calling it now. Super Bowl kick return tutty for Lil Dirty. That TD gonna be different. World champs. Yo, could you imagine Lil Dirty? What would you rather? A kick return or a punt return taken back?
I'm gonna say a punt return.
You'd rather a punt return? Why punt return?
Yeah. That's what I'm used to taking back, I guess.
Okay.
The kick return, don't get me wrong. The kick return, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? But a punt return, I just feel more.
Let me tell you something. If we go to the Super Bowl, you take a punt return touchdown back for a touchdown, I guarantee you, John Feliciano is gonna pick your ass up and throw you in the stands. I know it. He will throw you in the stands and gonna pick you up and rock you like you know what I mean? That's what John Feliciano does. That's his guy. So I will say this though. I had an interview with Isaiah Hodgins, and we were talking, and I was like, hey man, I have a pretty great rapport with you know what I'm saying, Isaiah McKenzie. And he goes, oh man, that's my guy, man. And then we talking about Lil Dirty and this, that, third. And he's like, you know what? Tell him this. They call me Big Zay. They call him Lil Zay. He knows what I'm talking about. He said you would do that. He's like, they call me Big Zay. He's Lil Zay, and that's how people get to know who they're talking about.
No, they call him his big man and little man.
Big man and little man.
But I mean, I got to take it in the beginning. I'm like, yo, how is he big man? And I'm older, and I got more years up. But then after a while, I was like, all right, I'll be little man. Don't worry about it. After I got a few touchdowns, I'm like, you can have it. Don't worry about it.
No doubt. You got to flex on him a little bit. And you're going to have a chance to flex on him again this year because he's going to be healthy. So now, Big Zay, Lil Zay, or Big Man, Lil Man, we're going to find out who's going to get the most touchdowns this year. And you're going to have the advantage because you get to take them kicks back, punt return. Let's go. All right. I got more comments coming your way. He says, Rico, I want to hear Lil Dirty say it with his chest. Oh, we're going to get there. We're gonna get there. Don't you worry about that, people. We'll get there. Coming from Josh Quayton says, yo, every special teams TD he gets, I'll buy a McKenzie jersey. Golly. We're gonna add to the sales.
So like how many? So if I get 3, you gonna buy 3 McKenzie jerseys?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's exactly what he said. Let me put that thing up again. Every special teams TD he gets, I'll buy a McKenzie jersey. Golly, fam, you gonna make a lot of people. Yo, your jersey sales is gonna be up there with Josh Allen. That's what's gonna be.
That's the goal. You know, that's the goal right there.
That's the goal right there, man. I'm telling you. So, has there been any conversation with y'all meeting up to get to you know what I mean, get to hitting the field and getting all the guys together?
I wouldn't say. I guess because I was a free agent, I wouldn't say everything was kind of like in the air. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to kind of like come back to that.
Okay.
So I don't know yet, but Mac. I want to say his name. Is Matt Hawk or Mac Hack?
Mac. I thought it was Hack. It's Hawk.
I thought, okay. He's down here in Miami as well, so you know, you get some kicks from here and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh, you working with Matt Hawk already? Look at you getting out there, kid. I like it. Okay, so I got somebody asked a question real quick, and they wanted to get your opinion on it, and they said, hold on a second, did I find it? I'm trying to find it right now. Oh, there it is. They said Isaiah McKenzie should sign with the damn Sabres. They need someone who can score hat tricks. I don't know about you. I don't pay attention to hockey, but when I do hear anything about hockey, it's about the Sabres sucking. Is there anything you can do to help them out?
I don't know. I don't know how to play hockey. I can't use a stick. I can skate, but I can't use a stick.
Your black ass can skate?
Yeah, I can skate.
Where'd you learn how to skate?
Just skating. You know what I'm saying? Just
so you roll
just like I mean, just like you learn how to swim, right?
Swim. I mean, you said swim. Let me tell you something. I'll be real. If you ask me to swim from one end from the pool to the other end, I can do it. It's sloppy, but if my life depends on it, I will. Don't ask me to float on my back and leisurely do this. I don't do any of that stuff. But you know, black folk in swimming, we don't really measure that well. But I mean, some people do. Are you a good swimmer? Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Good for you, man. Can you float?
Nah, too much muscle mass.
I can't float. My wife said, just go on your back and just hold your breath in. No, I can't. I think it's just what it is, man. It's just what it is.
I think it's the muscle mass. You feel me? No offense to anyone, but the people with no muscle can float.
Of course.
Like my grandma, she's kind of chubby, and she like floats, and I'm like, dang, grandma, how you do that? But I can't.
And they tell people, oh, just hold your breath and relax. Just relax. I'm drowning. I can't. I will die. I can't be doing all that stuff, man. Golly. Anyway, I got another comment coming in from Brooke. Brooke says, don't even torture yourself watching the Sabres. Yikes. Yo, fam, Bills fans are not happy with the Sabres right now. So thank goodness that you guys have put something together with the Bills that make it very nice to watch. So winning football. My goodness, man. So I got a comment coming from Sergio Chavez. I didn't even read it first, but I'm not gonna lie, I was bummed when we let Smoke go, but I was gonna be devastated if we didn't bring back Lil Dirty. So pumped you're back. You think I was capping when I said they love you? You think I'm capping, man? Nah, man. I'm telling you, they're excited to have you. They're very excited to have you. So I'm not gonna keep you too long, brother. I'm not gonna keep you too long. Actually, you know what? I'd like you to join me on my show, and what we're gonna do, because I had talking points. And if you want to come in and be my co-host, you can jump in.
Hey, I'll do it. You know
what I'm saying? Shit. It's the Rico Report, co-hosted by my guy McKenzie. Okay, listen. Here's the deal, man. And if guys, Bills Mafia fanatics that are in the chat right now, if you have any questions, I'm still going to be taking questions for Isaiah McKenzie. He's excited to be back. I'm excited for him to be back. He's got a lot of work to do, right? And by a lot of work to do is he's got to have a season that's gonna get him that cheddar for next season. Everyone knows that this season's not gonna be it, but next year, money's gonna be flying, fam. So this is the year that you gotta do it up. I got it. I know what it is. I know the deal. So here's the deal, folks. I have 5 takeaways from this offseason thus far, and some of y'all might disagree with some of my takeaways, but Isaiah McKenzie, you're closest to the team. I'm not going to put you in a position where you're going to talk on some things that you can't, but we'll get to it. So 5 takeaways that I've taken this offseason so far. So number one, it's the Bills window. The window is a tiny, small window, but we are in that window for us to win the whole thing. We were so close, 1 game away from making it last year. And right now we're still in the window. Josh is on his rookie deal. We redid deals to make sure the cap is right. We brought our guy back, Isaiah McKenzie, with the rework deals. We're happy to have you back. But this window is right now. Would you agree with that? Are you with me on that?
You're right. It's everybody gets their window. Everybody gets that window, and I feel like that's a great number one, because unless you're the Patriots, they got like 8 windows. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would say, like the Eagles that year. One year the Eagles they won the Super Bowl. The next year, and then they lost to the Saints. But I feel like that was their window. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To win, back to back. It's like the Chiefs. Their window is they slowly but surely, they lost to the Patriots every time in the AFC Championship. Eventually got to the Super Bowl, won it. Then last year came, lost, but like that's their window. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
You're right. Everybody has their window,
and I honestly believe this is our window, because we were so close last year, 1 game away. So right now we brought the whole gang back, and to me, I feel like this is the window. And I use the word gang because point number 2, gang. You know what I'm saying? We're back at it again. So number 2 is gang, and by gang, I'm talking about we bring back the whole gang, right? The whole receiver squad is back, with the addition of Emmanuel Grade over John Brown. No slight on John Brown. I like John Brown's game. John Brown is what really sparked Josh Allen to really become who Josh Allen is today. So everyone knows there's no hate. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it as unbiased as I can. By the way, there's 400 people watching right now. Salute to each and every one of you guys tuned in with me and my co-host, my guy, Isaiah McKenzie. So we out here. So to me, gang, the whole gang is back. The whole O-line got brought back. Deion Dawkins, you already Snow is on the one side. Darrell Williams. I don't know what Darrell Williams is like. Is he a quiet guy?
Yeah, very quiet.
He seems like a quiet guy, just minds his business and puts his helmet on and goes to work.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, So I'm a relative to you. So, and then we bring back John Feliciano. Then we bring back Mitch Morse. Obviously, he was coming back. There was talk that he could get cut, restructured, whichever the case is, and which he did. And then left guard, Cody Ford's coming back from injury. We don't know what's going on with that. I have my own opinions. I'm not going to share it with you because I don't want you to take it back to him. But you can if you'd like to. But I'll just keep it. I'll keep it nice right now. So Cody Ford's coming back. The whole squad's coming back. Running backs are coming back. Receivers are coming back. We brought pretty much full starters. So to me, fantastic. The gang is coming back. So that's why it correlates well with the window. We are in the window. Are you good with the gang coming back? How do you feel about the whole squad coming back? You got to be excited.
Oh, of course. I'm saying you had a few, guys, a few key guys that left, John Brown, Andre Roberts, but you got guys that can make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it won't skip a beat, and everything's gonna be just fine. So you're right.
And you know where we will not skip a beat? In the return game. I think we'll be just fine in the return game. Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna move on to the third point. Here we go. The pocketbooks. Here's what I've observed with the pocketbooks. Big Baller Bean was still being Big Baller, but he had to be smart about his money. The money wasn't able to be spread out the way he would like to. Had he had the choice, I'm sure he would have been giving you more than this 1-year deal. But it's more like, you know what? We're going to give you a big opportunity. Andre Roberts is gone. This is your window. We talked about the window. This is your window. And to me, these pocketbooks, it's unfortunate, right? We had to bring back John Feliciano on 3-year deal, but really it's a 1-year deal. Then you got Levi Wallace coming back. My guy Levi Wallace coming back on a 1-year deal. Then you got Mr. McKenzie coming back on a 1-year deal. Emmanuel Sanders, 1-year deal. And then obviously Taiwan Jones, special teams ace, on a 1-year deal. So we weren't able to give out the deals that we wanted to, but Baller Bean was able to make it work within, I guess, his allowance, right? Allowance of what he can spend. So that's what it is. Are you? Do you have anything to add on that, Mr. McKenzie?
You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? The guy is, and Bean's a very honest guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna tell you if he got the money or he don't got the money. And he was honest with me and my agent, and I'm pretty sure he was honest with everybody else. But what I'm saying? So I couldn't do nothing but respect it. I respect being, up here. My respect for being is up here.
Is he
So,
is he that guy? Is he that good of a guy?
oh yeah. I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying he gonna speak the truth and he gonna tell you like it is. And you can't do nothing but respect it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like every guy on the team respects what he does. You got a few guys here and there, it's like, they can bump heads, but who doesn't? But even if they, I feel like the whole team gets along with Bean though. Saying like everybody, because he's gonna speak the truth. He's gonna say we're gonna have to say. His door's always open. He gonna
that's
listen to
dope.
you,
That's dope.
and just like everybody else, McDermott, all of them.
Was there an opportunity where he came back to your agent and was like, "Yo, 1 year deal. This is what it is." Were you like, "Fam, give us a 3 year deal"? Was there a way that you was like, "Come on, guys, come on"?
I was in my mind. I'm like, damn. Like I said, back to my worth. You know what I'm saying, I'm like, I know I did. I wouldn't say I did enough, but I did a good
Enough,
amount
yeah,
for that paycheck to get a little higher.
for
But then
sure.
it went back to the hey. Once I started seeing deals being, what I'm saying, like Feliciano, Darrell Williams, you got um, and just those things, and I was like, you know what, I gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? Those guys gotta get fed first. I'm still trying to make my way in, so I'm gonna go ahead and take what he give me.
I
And
respect it.
and hey,
I respect it, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. You may not know this, but I will. And my girl Jess just brought it up to me, and I'll tell you. She said I saw some of the mafia was offering all their stimmy checks. You know what I mean? To get bargain pieces to bring you back. Now you know that's really how much the mafia loves you. I'll tell you right now, man. People were saying, "Yo, that 1,400, yo, let's double up, yo. Who wants to put in their 1,400 to bring?" I don't even know if the deal that got made was done with all the stomach checks. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? If we have to put a little extra, Bill's Mafia, put your money where your mouth is. If you guys really want to give your stymie checks to my guy, Lil McKenzie, Isaiah McKenzie, he'll tell you. He'll take it too. He'll take that money. But shout out to my girl Jess. That's what's up. So the pocketbooks, we all know, Bean keeps it a buck. Either he's gonna pay you and he's gonna give you what you're worth, or he's not because of the constraints. He had no choice of how to do things he's doing now. Right
yeah,
now, we're not. I think we're under the cap right now, so
yeah.
we gotta figure some things out, and then we're gonna keep it moving. So next on the list, sir. All right. Hold on. Let me open up my banners here. Number 4. This one you might want to block your ears for this one. All right. The RBO line chemistry. Now here's the deal. I noticed that everybody got brought back. I'm a fan of everybody coming back, but when it comes to the O-line running back room, everybody gets brought back. It's gonna be the same. I don't know about you, but maybe grandma taught you this. When you do something the same and you keep getting the same results and you come back and do the same thing again, that's the definition of insanity. So it seems insane to me that we didn't have a great year running the rock, but yet we're gonna bring back everybody and expect something to change. Fam, it's insane for you to think that it's going to change. So something's got to give in the running back room. However, chemistry is the key word in this thing. And
Mhm.
there was no chemistry with the O-line. This is one thing I got to keep it real. There was no chemistry in the O-line because there's moving pieces. Brian Winter was here. Then it was Ike Butker. Then it was John Feliciano coming back from injury. So there was never Cody Ford got injured. There was never a rotation of the same guys. And then the running back room stayed the same. Then Moss got hurt. So I'm banking that Beans knows something, bringing back everybody and keeping everybody healthy, giving the chemistry. I'm skeptical, but to me, that's my observation. We'll see if the chemistry is something that proves different. Now, you can speak on this a little bit. Chemistry. How
Mhm.
important is chemistry when it comes to the RB room, O line, receiver room, quarterback? Is that a key thing, or is that's a myth, man? Can you play or can you not?
It's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of chemistry, especially with the quarterback. But from the running back and O line chemistry, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know the guy that's getting it back for the O line. They got to know the guy behind him, how he runs the ball. I'm pretty sure, like, things like that. Those small things. You know,
Mhm.
it's like just with the Steelers, right? I watched Le'Veon Bell with the Steelers, and like they knew he was a guy that was patient. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah.
was like they know they had to keep blocking, and he to find the hole here and there. I even like Alvin, for instance, Alvin Kamara. I see him come out the backfield, and the O line's still running because they know. You know what I'm saying? He breaks a lot of tackles. so they can block ahead of him. So I like things like that. Like just like with Singletary, he makes a lot of moves. So you got to stay on the move. You got to go to the next level because he's gonna make the first. I'm gonna say he's gonna make the first two guys miss.
Okay.
A guy like Zach Moss, they know how he runs because he did it in camp. He did it in the beginning of the season. Then he got hurt. So it's like you can't. You know what I'm saying? They know that like he's a downhill back. So you got to just get out the way. You block your guy, get out the way. Let him do his thing. It's certain things like that, but it's not that big of a deal. And I feel like this past season, it was just like you said, O-line was here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but I'm pretty sure Dayball got something in hand. He gonna get it started.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Me and Dable gonna fight because I love the running back room. That's my passion, and I love when the run game works. I was watching stats. I was watching game film from when Fred Jackson was on the squad. That man wasn't the fastest.
Yeah,
he wasn't the quickest, but he could run the rock no problem, right? Yeah. And I'm looking at these guys that we have back here. I'm like, come on, man. But I digress. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let camp play out before I lose my shit. But I'm gonna be cool because Isaiah McKenzie tells me to be cool. I'm gonna be cool. But I have a short fuse. But I might break in a day or two. So I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just keeping it a buck with you, man. Yeah, so we got the RB O-line room. To me, I feel like there's got to be a change somewhere. If you brought back the O-line room, you got to change something in the backfield. But I'm a bank on chemistry. Maybe they didn't have the chemistry, and this is the offseason that they need to have the chemistry. If they draft an RB in the first round, second round, shit, I ain't mad at it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna keep it moving. Last but not least, we just signed a quarterback in Mitchell Trubisky. Now, the Mitchell Trubisky signing, there's something about this, and I had help by my guy Kevin with this. And this signing is a bigger signing than people want to give credit for. Not because he's a former first-round pick, rah. Not that. And no slight on Barkley. Barkley and Allen are two different quarterbacks. If Allen goes down, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's no different. If McKenzie goes down, if you went down last year, who's doing what McKenzie does? On that roster that we had last year, no one. No one replicates what McKenzie does on the roster last year. So when I look at the signing of Mitchell Trubisky, it gives us athletic ability. It gives us the same type of play that Allen can give us. So if Allen, God forbid, knock on wood, goes down, Trubisky can keep us afloat until Allen comes back so we can go to the goddamn playoffs and win the Super Bowl. So to me, Mitchell's signing is bigger than people want to give credit for. Now, there's no competition. There's no, we're going to compete for the starting job. Sit your ass down as the number 2 quarterback. You feel me? You know what I mean? If you got to warm up my guy McKenzie, warm his ass up so he can get in the goddamn, that's what it is. Hold that clipboard and get ready if you need to go in. That's the way I look at it. So this Mitchell Trubisky signing, were you like, oh shit, we signed Mitchell Trubisky? Or are you like, all right, that's a good signing? Or were you almost sad that Mr. Barkley had to go?
Bark's my guy. Like
Bitcoin.
He throws the ball with his eyes closed. He throws it to me no matter what with his eyes closed. I love it.
So it's hurting a little bit.
Like it don't matter what happens. Like we can be in practice and Matt can be getting like, sacked. Not really, but like getting sacked in practice. He'll just throw me the ball. I'm like, yes. And I make him look good. I like making Matt look good. Matt's my guy. You know what I'm saying? It kind of hurt my heart. I'm like, Matt. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? He signed Mr. Trubisky. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the team, my guy. The thing is, I never really watched him like that. So I can't really say, I don't have a take on, but I'm pretty sure if he's on our team, Bean knows what he's doing. If he's on our team, Bean knows what he's doing when he signed guys. So I never really watched him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure I played against him in the Chick-fil-A Bowl at University in Atlanta.
Okay.
We played against North Carolina, and I went. He did pretty well. We won, but
of course, what good was on the team? Come on.
I had 8 for 122 and
hey, he remembers the stats. Let's go. Yo, where's my bell at, man? He remembers the stats. Yo, that's starting 1-on-1.
That was my first game starting too. So yeah, so I beat him before, so I can't really say much. I'm a winner.
So, oh shit, look at I'm I'm a winner. So do me a favor when you see him, just like, oh, Mitch, you remember that game when we whooped your ass and I had 8 points? You see me now. So you and I are gonna get together. Barkley, he closes his eyes and he sees me. You do the same. Don't have it's okay to have that conversation, man. It's okay to have that conversation. So that was it for my segment. Now, before you go,
Yeah.
I cannot let you go without putting you through what all my guests go through. I've upgraded a little bit. The show's gotten a little better since you've been on.
Okay.
You've made me step my game up because everybody's loved you so much. So I had to keep my energy up. So the segments that we've done, and I'm gonna do a short little segment with you. And you've done a little bit before, and I'm gonna make you go on it again. And it's called 2 Words. Did you remember that game, sir?
Yeah,
hell yeah, you remember that game. This is what's lovely to have guests that come back. They know the deal. So we're gonna keep it short though. We're not gonna go long because there's a few other segments that I want you to go through. By the way, shout out to my guy Isaiah McKenzie rocking the robe. We got Beats for Dre's on your head.
Yeah, let's all
the robe and everything. Look at this guy in his robe and everything. All right, folks. So we're gonna play a little game. It's called 2 Words with my guy, Mr. Isaiah McKenzie. One sec, Isaiah. So before we get into it, we had a question coming from Sports Talk. Says, I just joined, so I don't know if you covered it, but would you feel about possibly being kick returner, punt returner? Sports Talk, we already talked about that. Catch it on the rerun. But my guy Isaiah McKenzie is going to be modest and say there's a possibility that he will be potentially returning kicks and punts. We'll keep it at that, and you can check it out afterwards. So let's go. Are you ready for this, sir?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. 2 words or two thoughts that come to your mind when I mention to you Emmanuel Sanders.
I was gonna. It popped up so fast. It just hit me so fast, but I can't curse.
Motherfucking dog. Is that what you wanted to say?
I wanted to say effing dog.
I'll say it for you. This is the Rico Report. You can cuss if you want to. Up to you.
I'm gonna say the effing dog. Yeah,
he's an effing dog, man. He's an effing dog, man. Don't worry, man. You ain't gonna get censored here. All right. Next one. Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. Hard runner.
All right, here you go. Josh Norman.
Peanut Tillman.
Peanut Tillman. All right, I get that. Mr. Punch, Mr. Hadouken. He's the guy that's gonna be punching.
Listen, Josh Norman. He may be a character, but when it's time to ball, he can ball. He's a little older, but whatever.
I got you. Micah Hyde.
Biggest critic
to himself.
Me.
Oh shit! He's always on your ass.
Always, like bro.
What is
he just like to get under my skin because I'm the guy that comes around locker room talk smack and right. Micah's a guy I love talking smack to, and when he sees me mess up or anything or just anything, it could be anything, not even a mess up. It could be a great play. He'll be like, hey, yeah, you ran 75 yards, but you had 25 more yards to go. I'm like, bro, you couldn't accept 75.
He's on your ass, man.
But yeah,
ass. I like
that's
it.
That's my guy.
All right, Duke Williams.
My brother, man. My brother.
Yo, I love Duke, man.
That's my guy,
man. And everybody hates on me for loving this guy so much. I think that he should be on the field just as often as the other guy, because I think he's dog of all dogs. If you talk about a dog, that man's a dog. And the fact that they still keep him around on the offense right now tells me something. But every year is different. But man, I love that man. We're gonna switch it up. I told you it's gonna be a short segment.
That's right.
The next segment is called Defend This Statement. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna put a statement out there, and you got to defend it, whether you believe in it or not. You have to defend it. And if you don't want to defend it, you could just say, "Yo, I'll pass. I don't want to talk about that." Are you ready, sir? This is called Defend This Statement. Isaiah McKenzie is a gimmick receiver. He is a gadget player. Defend that shit.
Am I speaking in third person or am I speaking in first?
Hey, you can speak however you want to. Speak however you want.
Actually, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a complete receiver. I can run. Well, I guess I'm not tall, but whatever. I can run. I can catch. I was number 3 in the catch percentage, 88% catch rate. I mean, I catch everything that's in my vicinity, even though it's small. You know, but I can run routes. I score touchdowns, obviously. Um, I can do the gimmick things. Don't get me wrong, but I could do more than that. I could be a receiver when I have to, and I could be a gimmick guy when I have to. I could be a returner when I have to. I can do everything. So it's not much I can't do. You know, I can be a quarterback too. You know.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay. Check this out. Here we go. Defend this statement. The Bills going 13-3. That was a fluke, man. They ain't gonna do that shit again. Look what the AFC East just did. Yo, Bill Belichick just loaded up his team. The Miami Dolphins are coming for the Bills, and the Jets slowly putting something together. The Bills was a fluke. They ain't gonna do it again. Defend that statement.
I don't think it was a fluke. I'm saying we had a tough season. You know what I'm saying? We could have went down after the Hail Mary, but we didn't. We won every game after that. Going into next season, we powered up ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got Emmanuel Sanders, got B back. You know what I'm saying? Josh is back. We got the whole gang back. So why can't we do it again? I'm pretty sure it's possible. Anything's possible. But I feel like we got the upper hand because, we done it and we know how it feels to lose, but we also know how it feels to win. We also know how it feels to, get to that stage, get to not one of the biggest stages, but the AFC Championship and lose. And we don't want that to happen again. I'm pretty sure everybody has that dog in them that they want to get back. So we all want to get back. So that's the plan.
All right. Here we go. One last statement. You know what? No statements. I'm gonna go to one of my favorites. Favorites. And it's a new one. You haven't seen this one yet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is called "Say It with Your Mother Effing Chest." All right. You kind of gave it to us a little bit, but I need you to say it with your chest because you were quiet about it. You were like, I can catch, I can this. No, you say it with your goddamn chest. And when I'm gonna prompt you, and you're gonna say it, and this is what you're gonna talk on. Isaiah McKenzie having a bigger role this year in this offense. Why will he have a bigger role, and what is he going to bring to the table? I'm going to give you a moment to ponder on that. I'm going to play this segment. As soon as this segment is done, you go right into it. Why the heck is Isaiah McKenzie going to bring it this year, and what is he going to bring to the table? Let's go. Hold on a second. Let's go.
I'm dynamic. You know what I'm saying I can make plays, obviously, with the ball in my hands. Even when the ball's not in my hands, I can make something happen. Like I said, I can catch. I can score touchdowns. I can run fast. I can jump out. I can change direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I got the firepower behind me, and that's what I'm gonna do this season. Coming into the season, I'm gonna make it happen again like I did last season. Obviously I can do with a limited role. I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So if I get more opportunities, I'm gonna make something happen. That's just what I do.
He forgot to tell you he's kicking and taking the punch back. He forgot to tell you guys that. Isaiah McKenzie, thank you for joining us on the Rico Report. You always, you like a star when it comes to coming on the show, and that's love. And I bring that with love because not everybody is as dynamic as you are when it comes to just being honest.
Yeah.
Keep it a buck, man. You keep it real and you keep it honest, and that's why a lot of the Bills Mafia love you. And the fact that you came back, I think is great. And a lot of people have their reservations, but once they get to know you, the player, the person, it's hard not to root for you, man. And I'm being real with you. I'm being 100%. So I'm glad you're back. Stay fucking healthy.
Gotcha.
Because we need you, fam. We need you to take them kicks back, man. I mean, I love Andre Roberts, Pro Bowler, but hey, we might get ourselves another Pro Bowler in Isaiah McKenzie.
That's the plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing less.
You're not being nice to nobody today, man. This year you're taking them things back, and that's it. And please, when you get into the end zone, I know you like to do the cha-cha. So I'm hoping that I'm thinking of something to do with Buffalo Fanatics. If you can slap your chest and give a salute, I'll know that tutty was like because the Rico Report, the Buffalo Fanatics, and all the Bills fans. It's a slap, salute, and then you can get into your cha-cha. Whatever y'all want to do. You decide.
I got you. I'm gonna come up with something.
I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our guy Isaiah McKenzie has joined us. Isaiah, have yourself a great evening. Be safe. Yo, stay healthy. I'm looking forward to a big year from you, and then a big check coming your way. You know what I'm saying? Probably mid-season, maybe. You're making a mid-season exception and just sign your ass to a multi-year deal. But we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna pray on that for you, man. All right?
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Appreciate it. See you later, man. That's my guy, Isaiah McKenzie. You can't tell me you can't root for Isaiah McKenzie. You can't. Shame on you if you saying that he's some trash or he's this, he's that, and the third. He's not. It's the proof is in the pudding. When he got the ball in his hands, he did something with it. You can't say he didn't, because he did. Now, if you have other hate or you have a guy that you feel can do the same or better, then that's your argument. But you can't tell me, yo, Isaiah was some trash last year. That's false. That is false. And we can all talk on that. You can have your reservations on, but we could get some guy in the draft and be cheaper. Well, guess what? We got him on a year deal, $350K guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, man, he's outplayed what they gave him in terms of a deal. It's just the way the year has played out. It's just the year. It's just the way the year has played out. By the way, if you guys enjoyed this interview / co-hosting show with my guy Isaiah McKenzie, smash that like. Let's get this. Let me tell you something. Let's get this to over 1,000 likes. Let's get this video to over 1,000 likes, and let's get it to 50 comments. And when you have your comments in there, let's get it to 100 comments. Just put Lil Dirty for Pro Bowl. Lil Dirty for Pro Bowl. If you could do that, that'd be great, because right now, you saw it. He said that's the plan. That's the plan. Not to go and say it's a guarantee, but my guy's going to be returning them punts. So, hey, I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. My guy Lance said that was amazing. Great job. Go Bills. Hopefully we can get all together at the stadium. Man, would that be great. Man, would that be great. I would love that. I would definitely love that. Scott Blakely, my guy Scott Blakely. Rico, I don't think players understand how these real platforms make a difference for us fans and them as players. Congrats, Rico. You know what, Scott? You saying that is so freaking true. And I'm going to say this. You know what? I got some shit to say. Hold on a second. I'm gonna say something with my chest, man. If I could zoom this thing in, I would zoom it in. Right? Stop dismissing platforms like this. Platforms like the Buffalo Fanatics and others like it. Just because you're not a big media person, ESPN or the WGRs, and I'm only saying those because those are the guys that I know that cover the Bills and all these other slew of places. Don't sleep on us, because these little things are what bring the Bills Mafia closer to the player. When you're doing these cookie cutter press conferences, that doesn't do shit for us. It's these that do stuff for us. You don't get the wholesome interviews, the interactions like you do, like on these shows like this. I'm telling you, and I'm not talking shit. I'm just being real. When guys like Scott Blakely say, hey, they sleep on us. Stop sleeping on platforms like this, because I'll tell you right now, platforms like this will start to overtake all these other platforms. Actually, come to think about it, platforms like this, you see these bigger guys are starting to come on these platforms too, because they see the noise that guys like us are making. Those are the facts. You see it. Join me on my podcast. Join me on my YouTube thing. Do this, do that. Fam, come on now. You know what it is. I'm just being real. No cap. God damn, man. So let's be real. Platforms like this, when we're able to reach out to these players, there's a love for it. Right? We talked beforehand. Like, look at this. The chemistry between myself and Isaiah McKenzie. This is Isaiah's third time on. You see what was happening right now. You think these other guys can do something like this and have this much fun? Hell no. I challenge you to see who can do that. Why? Because they can't, right? So they're not able to. So platforms like this, and it's not even a bragging point, it's just the facts. You guys have been able to get closer to these players that I bring you towards. Who knew about Tyler Matakevich and the certain things that he was telling us? You feel me? Isaiah Hodgins that just had one just here. Steve Tasker. I was able to bring Steve Tasker out of his elements. He doesn't usually speak the way he was. I could be wrong. But he was a little more out there. Shit. I'm done. Rant done. Rant done. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Because I love doing this stuff. But sometimes I see we get dismissed as we are just, the little guys and shit. Well, you keep sleeping on us. Keep sleeping on the little guys until we start fucking putting shit together. And then you're going to see. Rant done. I'm done. And that's how we're going to end the goddamn show. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the hour mark, I hope you guys enjoyed the show with my guy, Isaiah McKenzie. He was fantastic. And I'm glad that he got brought back. And me speaking to him gave me a little more validation on, like, you know what? Maybe there is something to bring all these guys back because they bring such an element to the team. Everyone brings something different. Everyone brings something different. Isaiah McKenzie brings something different. Emmanuel Sanders will bring something different, right? John Feliciano brings something different. So everybody brings something different to the squad. And I'm sure Brandon Beane specifically made those things happen purposely because there's a dynamic going on in his locker room. We just have to goddamn finish. We just have to finish. Like I said, this is the window. We were peering through the window last year. We were so damn close at the Super Bowl. We got to bring it back. But keep in mind, the top dog are the Bills. The little Chihuahuas are looking up at us and want that top spot. So it's going to be twice as hard for us to do it again. That's why this game is so damn good. You can do everything you want to do in 1 year, but you can go poo-poo the next. Atlanta Falcons make it to the damn Super Bowl. Blow it. They should have won the damn thing. They blow the Super Bowl. They haven't been relevant since. That was the window. This year is our window. We got to make it happen. That being said, that's my show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys laughed. I hope you guys got so excited you smashed that like. Let's get this thing to 1,000 likes. Let's share it. Share it with everyone. That's how these things get publicized, man. That's how it gets out there. And let's show, the little guys like us that are doing these little YouTube things, right? Let's show them what we got. Let's get these things, let's get these views up and let these haters start watching. They'll watch, you know what it is, man. Anyways, folks, until next time, it's your boy. And I'm gone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tuned in to the Rico Report. I really don't know what to tell you. That game was insane. Welcome to the Big Squad. Shout out to the Big Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Squad. Welcome on a very special evening to the Rico Report. We are here. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. Bing, 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 bing.